It's a new day here in Scotland, and a very rainy one, as I'm sure you can tell. So we're about half an hour along from Thurso at a place called Melvich, where there is a little road you can go along to see the coast, which is what we're seeing. But it is generally not the nicest of days. So I am going to make a hurried retreat back to the car. Luckily there was never much to do today. We're just driving along the north coast of Scotland, so a bit of rain isn't the end of the world. We are now a little bit further along the coast and now at Strathy Point, which is notable for having a lighthouse, which you may be able to see in the distance. Still raining, but not quite as horribly as before, which is always nice. And I'm just here on top of this hill at Strathy Point, looking at the view. A bit wet, but still nice enough. And here we are at the Bettyhill viewpoint. Not entirely sure what we're supposed to be looking at, but it's nice enough. Do a quick spin, got a sheep, we've got some water, we've got Juliet on her phone in the car, and yep, nice enough. And here we are at Bettyhill Beach, just a little bit further along, looking very nice. Now we might be heading round to look at the proper bit of the beach. We'll have a see how easy it is to get there. But yeah, really good. Pity we don't have any surfboards because the surf out there looks excellent. So we're on the other side of the little bit of beach we were looking at before. It's been a bit of a drive actually to get here, but this is looking back out towards Bettyhill. The rain has pretty much stopped, which is nice. We've actually got this really lovely view out across the sea. It's a little bit grey, but generally it's really nice. Anyway, there we go. There is the view out across the sea. I'll give a quick spin. And yeah, looks good. We're a bit further along and we're now at Skerray Pier, only about 5 minutes further along than we were before. This is again a very nice thing to come and look at. We're a little bit off piste at the moment, very much in a bit of a random location, as you can see, but still really nice. And there we go. We're going to carry on driving around this little bit of land and see what else we find. And here we have this pretty epic view really of Scotland in the rain. Really cool. I'm once again making Juliet stop. She's getting very unhappy with me. But yeah, really nice landscape. We are further along on our slightly random stopping points along this route, but here we are at Coldbacky, which is a place by the side of the road, and once again we have got this really nice view out into the sea. Lovely. And here we have another lovely view of the landscape. We are now on our way up to Castle Varrich, which is that rather small little stone thing on top of a hill in front of us. I think the main thing to see once we get up there though is the wonderful view. We have the view I've shown you quite a lot to the side over there still, but we're going to get a bit more of a view down the loch, which we've not quite seen yet. Here we are up at the top of the hill where the castle is. So this is a view over to the west, and if I spin round, you've got the castle itself up there. You've got the village of Tongue over there, and I'll walk up here a bit, and hopefully we'll get to a view of the sea down the end of this bit of water before this video goes on too long. And here we go. Here is the view out towards the sea. Absolutely wonderful. So next stop for us after this, we might do a few more videos up here, but then we'll be heading along that sort of peninsula there, the road on it, to Durness, where we're staying the night. And I'll just swing round once more to a castle up there. And here we have one last view of the castle, a little bit more up close and personal. There is a little walkway inside it you can walk up, but the view is pretty much the same as out here, so I've not done a video up there, but it is very impressive wherever you stand. And here we are a little bit further on, and we've sort of gone through Tongue a little bit, and we're now at Loch Craggy, as it shows there. And this is another really pretty place. As promised, we've now driven round to this peninsula with the road just there, and we have got this really wonderful view out back across to where we were. Now there is the castle there, I'm not sure you'll be able to see it, but the sun has actually come out and it looks absolutely gorgeous here, as you can see. We're now well on our way to Durness, but we have this another wonderful view down towards the loch and the hills in the distance. Absolutely gorgeous. And I keep saying it, but here we are with another wonderful view of a different loch. The rain is starting a little bit, so I am going to run away. So we have now reached the far side of Lake Erebol. We've done a few videos here already, but this is probably going to be the last one of the day. We're very close to where we're staying, which is Durness, and I'm not sure we'll do any more videos today there. We'll probably do them tomorrow. I might be wrong, I'm normally wrong when I say that, but for the time being, here's one final view of a lovely bit of Scotland. So it's about 7 o'clock in the evening. We have just had dinner, and I have left Juliet in the car looking at what we're going to do tomorrow, and I've just come to have a very brief look at Smoo Cave, which is a big cave here in Durness, and the cave is just down there, and I will go down there, get a little video. We'll be coming back here tomorrow to see it properly, but we'll just do one final video today. And here we are down at the bottom of the stairs, looking out towards the sea, and if I spin round you can see the very nice looking clouds as the sun sets, and we have the cave over there. So next stop's going to be the cave, and we'll have a look what's in there. And here we are going into the cave, and it is a really big cave, much bigger than I expected. I'll carry on towards where the water's coming from. Wow, it's so wet and windy here. And that'll be why. That is a lot of water. Well, I must say, I am absolutely drenched. That is so wet in there, it's like being in a shower. But really, really cool. Juliet and I were wondering if we'd be able to do a tour tomorrow, and I don't think that's going to be happening with all the water there. But really good to be able to come here for free. You can see up there to the light. And all in all, this is a really, really, really cool place to come. You can see the water vapour coming out there at the top. And here's one last view for the day, out through the entrance of the cave towards the sea.